If you've ever seen someone online say, my business paid for my Tesla, or I wrote off my car with my LLC, you've probably wondered, how does that actually work? Hey, I'm Erin. Today I'm breaking down the truth behind writing off your car using an LLC. We'll talk about what the IRS really allows, what counts as a business expense, and I'll walk you through how to set up your LLC step by step using Northwest Registered Agent so you can do this the right way, no confusion, no legal headaches. This video includes mentions of Northwest Registered Agent, a service I personally recommend for forming your LLC. As an affiliate, I may earn a commission if you use the links below at no additional cost to you. I'm not a CPA or financial advisor, and this video is for educational purposes only. Always check with your accountant before making business tax decisions. What writing off really means. When people say they wrote off a car, they're talking about a tax deduction, which just means lowering the amount of money the government can tax you on. A write-off isn't a refund or free money. It's a way to reduce your taxable income so you can keep more of what you do earn. You can't just buy a car and make it free overnight. What you're actually doing is reporting less profit to the IRS by subtracting your car's business cost, which then reduces your tax bill. Here's how it works in plain English. If your business made 100 grand, but you spent 10 grand on qualified car expenses, the IRS taxes you on 90 grand instead. That $10,000 is your write-off. There are two ways to calculate those deductions. Number one, actual expense method. You keep track of everything tied to the car's business use, gas, maintenance, insurance, and something called depreciation. That's how much value your car loses each year. It takes more effort, but can give you a bigger deduction. Number two, standard mileage rate. This is the simpler option. You can log your business miles and multiply by the IRS's yearly rate. For example, 67 cents per mile in 2024. If you drive 5,000 miles for work, that's a $3,350 deduction. The IRS only lets you deduct the portion that's for work, so if you drive 70% of the time for business and 30% for personal errands, you can only deduct 70% of your car's cost. Trips like client meetings, supply runs, or deliveries count. Grocery or date night runs don't. Bottom line, a write-off just means your car helps lower your taxes, but only when you track your miles and expenses carefully. When an LLC makes it easier. Let's slow this part down for a second. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company, and in plain terms, it's a business setup that draws a line between you and your business. So when you hear limited liability, that means limited risk to your personal stuff, like your car, savings, or your home. Here's what that really means for your car situation. Protects your personal assets. If your business ever gets sued or owes money, the court can't come after your personal belongings. That's because your LLC acts like a shield around you. Keeps your tax paperwork clean. You can separate business spending from your own. That means when tax season hits, it's easier to approve which expenses were for work. No mixing up your grocery runs with business fuel receipts. Adds credibility. Having an LLC name on your car loan or insurance application makes you look like a real company. Banks and dealerships take you more seriously because the car is owned by a registered business, not just a random person. Think of your LLC as your business legal identity. It's how you show the IRS, lenders, and clients that your operation is legitimate. So when you're thinking about writing off your car, the LLC isn't just paperwork. It's the framework that makes everything above board, traceable, and much easier to justify during tax season. Now let's go step by step through how to create that setup using Northwest so you can actually do this the right way. When you land on Northwest's website, you'll see right away they advertise a $39 business formation service. That means for $39 plus your state's filing fee, they'll handle all the official LLC paperwork for you. A lot of sites charge hundreds, but Northwest keeps it transparent. One flat service fee, no surprises. You can use them to form your LLC, corporation, or even a nonprofit, and they walk you through everything. They include a few key items. Here's what each one means in simple terms. Registered agent service. Every LLC needs one. It's like your business's legal mailbox. They'll handle all state and legal notices, so your home address stays private. Business address. This gives your LLC a real street address, not a PO box, which helps when you're registering a car or applying for financing. Business email and domain. You get a branded email and domain name so you look like a legit business to lenders, insurers, and the IRS. Privacy by default. So Northwest keeps your personal information off public records, which means no junk mail, no random legal spam, and extra protection when your business name is listed on vehicle paperwork. These might sound like small things, but they make a huge difference when you're structuring your car purchase through your LLC. Click Get Started and take a look at what's happening on screen. You'll pick your business type, choose LLC, which stands for Limited Liability Company, meaning your business is legally separate from you as a person. Then select your state because every state has its own filing system and its own fees. On the right side, there is going to be an order summary. This is like your checkout receipt showing every cost up front. It includes something called the state filing fee, which is just the amount your state government charges to officially recognize your LLC. That's why prices vary so much. Smaller states might charge around $40, while states like California or Massachusetts can go up to $500 or more. Step number 2 is company details. You would enter your company name, the business address, and contact information. You can also choose to send a copy of lawsuits and legal notices to your attorney. You can use Northwest registered agent's address to keep your home information private, especially useful if you're using your car for business and don't want your personal address on public filings. Step 3 is management setup. You'll see 2 options. There's member managed or manager managed. If you're a solo entrepreneur or freelancer, go with member managed. That just means you run your business yourself, no extra partners or managers. Step number 4 is contact information. Here, add your phone number and email. These are your contact details, nothing fancy. You're not signing up for marketing emails or making this information public. It's just so Northwest can reach you directly when something happens with your LLC, like if your paperwork gets approved, if your business registration is about to expire, or if the state needs extra information. Think of it like giving the post office your address so they can deliver your mail. It's how they make sure you never miss an update about your business. Step number 5 is account setup. Create your login. This gives you access to your online dashboard where you can track mail, filings, and renewal notices. Think of it like your business control center. Step 6 is business identity. They'll give you a free domain name and a 90-day trial for your business website, email, and phone number. This makes your LLC look professional to banks and dealerships when you're setting up financing. They'll see you as a legitimate business, not just an individual. Step 7 is optional items. Here's where the key add-ons show up. EIN tax ID. This stands for Employer Identification Number. It's like a social security number, but for your business instead of a person. You'll use this number when opening a business bank account, filing taxes, or applying for loans, including leasing or buying a car under your LLC's name. Without it, your business doesn't officially exist in the eyes of banks or the IRS. S-Corp election. This is an option that changes how your business pays taxes. It can save you money if your business earns a good profit, but it's not something you need when you're just starting out. You can think of it as an upgrade for your LLC once you start making consistent income. Premium mail service and trademark filing. These add-ons handle your mail and help protect your brand name or logo. These add-ons handle your mail and help protect your brand name or logo. Mail service means Northwest will receive and organize important documents like state notices or IRS letters so you never lose them. Trademark filing means legally protecting your business name or logo so no one else can use it. If you plan to buy or lease a car under your LLC, make sure you check the EIN box. That's what allows you to open a business bank account, apply for credit, and make the car purchase under your company's name instead of your personal one. Step 8, payment information. You'll see your final total. This includes the state filing fee and any extras you added. Once you pay, Northwest handles the paperwork, sends it to your state, and keeps you updated until your LLC is approved. You'll get an official confirmation with your articles of organization, and now your business is real in the eyes of the IRS and lenders. How the write-off works. Here's where everything connects. When your LLC officially owns or leases the car, the business can start claiming or deducting certain costs, which just means you get to subtract them from the amount of income your business is taxed on. These are the everyday expenses tied directly to using your car for work, things like gas and maintenance, the cost of keeping the car running, insurance premiums, the regular payments that keep your policy active, car loan interest, the extra amount you pay on top of the loan itself, depreciation, how much value your car loses each year as it ages. Now, you can't claim all of it unless you use the car 100% for work, which is super rare. Let's say you used your car 70% of the time for business errands and 30% for personal things like groceries or trips, then only 70% of those car expenses can be deducted. The reason this matters is because it helps lower your taxable income, which means you could owe less money in taxes at the end of the year. To keep everything clear, you'll need to track your driving habits carefully. Mileage tracking apps like MileIQ or QuickBooks automatically record each trip for you. So when tax season comes around, you'll have proof of which drives were for work and which weren't. Common mistakes people make. Some people assume buying a luxury car automatically means a huge write-off. Not quite. The IRS actually caps deductions for certain vehicles, especially passenger cars, under what's called the luxury auto depreciation limit. To fully deduct a car in year one, it usually needs to weigh over 6,000 pounds, like an SUV or truck. That's called the Section 179 deduction. So if you're driving a sedan or small car, you'll likely spread out the deduction over a few years. The other big mistake is mixing business and personal expenses. If you buy gas on the same card for both or forget to log mileage, it makes your records messy and weakens your write-off claim. FAQs. Can I buy any car under my LLC? Yes, but it has to serve a business purpose, like driving to clients or transporting work equipment. Do I need a separate insurance policy? Usually, yes. Business auto insurance protects your company if there is an accident during work-related driving. What if my car is for personal use too? Then you'll just deduct the percentage used for business based on mileage tracking. So that's your full walkthrough on how to write off your car using an LLC and how to set it up properly through Northwest Registered Agent. I'll drop my affiliate link below if you're ready to form your LLC today. It supports the channel at no extra cost to you. If this helped clear up some confusion, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Erin reminding you that every smart step you take to understand your business finances moves you closer to real freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.